Good morning.
Good morning.
And we don't have a lot of time this morning because we
and
got heavy.
half the people who need to hear this don't have television this morning because they don't have electricity.
There you go.
But I want to tell what to do if your electricity goes out and your refrigerator and freezer are off for a while.
Which is a very good thing to keep in mind.
It is. Now, first of all, I want to talk about prevention, which is not the usual thing, but if you had been prepared, there wouldn't be a problem. And by being prepared, I mean, first of all, don't ever heat up your refrigerator by putting warm food in. Always cool it off in a pan of cold water, first of all, before you put it in. Don't put nearly empty bottles in your refrigerator because you're taking up that valuable airspace. Refrigerator and freezer. You want to fill it up as far as you can. Now, this is the big thing right here. This is a carton of water that I got out of the freezer last night, and actually, it's still
very cold.
Well, it's still frozen, except for just around the very edges. And this is what would keep your food cold. So I use milk cartons in the gallon size as well as the half-gallon quart and even the pint size. And I keep these in the refrigerator with cold water, and then we drink it, in the freezer, and then it will stay cold. Okay, the last thing there you need to do is keep blue ice. Okay, now if your refrigerator actually goes out, or your freezer, first thing you want to do is, you're not going to like this, but I'm going to tape the door closed. Now that's just symbolic, of course, taping the refrigerator or freezer door closed. You want to make a plan. Okay, what do I need for the next few hours? And take these things out, whether it's meat and cheese and whatever, and put them in a cooler, okay? And then don't open that freezer or refrigerator again.
That's a...
Smack them.
All right. I think you mean that.
I mean it. Don't, tape it shut.
Okay.
And then, after the temperature comes back on, what you'll need to do is look at the food and see if it's okay. Now, I brought a hamburger patty here, and I don't know if you can get a good close-up look of it at it. This one was out overnight in the cooler. Okay. It still has the ice crystals. Now, can you, as I move it, can you see that
where it's shiny?
It's shiny, right? If it's still shiny, then it's going to be okay.
It'll be okay.
If it is not cold, as in 40 degrees, cook it or throw it out. And if in doubt, throw it out. But if it has ice crystals, you can refreeze it safely.
It's just not worth taking a chance, is it?
It certainly is.
Because if you've ever had food poisoning, you know what the problem is.
That's right. So don't forget, keep these in your refrigerator and freezer full of water to drink or whatever, and then you've got something to keep the thing closed. Tape it shut, and you probably won't have any problem.
And we'll be back to tell how you can get all of this handy-dandy advice. We'll be glad to send it to you in just a minute. Phyllis and I are going to take a break at 56 minutes after and be back in a minute.